Hello, someone calls Zero Bro for production, next part of Sakura Succubus 3. So I suppose we somehow gonna have to try to run from you. Her mouth pressed against mine, her lips are soft and warm, despite her cold and unapproachable appearance. Deep down beneath her layers of elegant white and blue steel, your heart is very passionate. It must be for her to come all the way to Japan to find me. She's been watching me for weeks, months. It could even be been years for all I know. I think it's been about a year since we started creating the Succubus harem. That's the best way I can call it. We only dated for a little while, but she's never stopped thinking of me. She always loved me. Now she's come back to claim me. I can't escape. I thought I want to. My legs seem to have locked in place. My body is frozen. I can only sigh it into use, not use hot demanding kiss. Her tongue coils with mine. I can taste her saliva. There's something sweet about it. It's almost fruity. The softness of her skin, the warmth of her lips, the taste of her tongue. It all serves to melt the little self-restraint I still possesses. Reality begins to warp. My skull pulsates. My legs feel weak. Use kiss is draining me. I can't keep standing any longer. I break the kiss and step back, or at least I try to. I don't get very far because the wall's in the way. My head bumps against it and I groan. The room shifts before my eyes. The walls, my bookcase and the tatami mats all blur together. My strength fades. Then I pitch forwards. I hit the ground limp and inaccessible, and everything goes black. Okay, I guess we have to try to escape the Succubus realm. Because this room does definitely not exist in the human realm. When I eventually wake up, it's a dull throbbing ache in my temple. I wonder if something's wrong with me, and am I sick? My arms and legs feel heavy, but I don't seem to have a temperature. I'm not hot at all. In fact, I feel cold. What's going on? I don't know how long I've been asleep. I don't remember what happened before I passed out either. My mind is blank. My memories have slipped away. It's like my skull turned into a colander. I think I was in my home, but I wasn't alone. Who was with me? I try my leaky memory in the absolute limit, my head still throbbing. Maybe all this thinking is bad for me. Humans weren't made to exert ourselves like this. What if I have a brain hemorrhage? It's a shame I don't have famous doctor in my hammer of Succubus. That's all very talented in their own ways, but I don't think any of them would be such use wielding scalpel. Speaking of Succubus, was I with a Succubus before I passed out? I think I might have been. I can't recall though, faintly, the sensation of lips against my own. Somebody kissed me. I pressed my fingers against my lips and I detected a mild run of gloved fingers about the crime scene. If I was kissed, it must have been hours ago. I can't feel any warmth from my lips now. I feel so cold. Where am I anyway? Now that I somewhat regained my senses, I let my hand fall from my mouth and look at my surroundings. I'm not in my apartment anymore. In fact, I have no idea where I am. This place is like nothing I ever seen. I'm in a large room with a high vaulted ceiling. There are any windows, but the sky outside them is dark, which makes everything feel dull and gloomy despite its grand scale. Really, this room is huge. It's like something from a fairy tale palace, but slightly wrong. The color scheme too dark and gloomy to be befitting a flaxen-haired heroine from a Destiny movie. Maybe the spacious room is instead the abode of an evil stepmother or a wicked witch. That might explain why it's so cold in here. It's full of dark magic. Ugh. I shiver, wrapping my arms about myself as I continue to stare. The furniture seems to loom over me. The bed I'm sitting upon, meanwhile, is a real work of art. It's large, the mattress soft, and with fancy headboard. It looks like something a princess might sleep in. Princess. My brow furrows. Why has that struck a chord within me? I don't know any princesses. They're pretty rare in today's modern society beyond fantasy RPGs and like. There aren't all that many people who can confidently state that they're princesses, and those who can would never interact with me. I'm Yosugisawa Hiroki. There's nothing special about me other than my unique scene that Succubus find irresistible. There's no any member of any country's royal family would fake an interest in me. No human princess would, at least, but what about a Succubus princess? What if I'm disappointed in you? You've been an utterly awful influence. What do you have to say for yourself, him? I'm listening. Why you? Do not refer to me as you. That is a mark of great disrespect. I'm your lady, and you will refer to me as thus. Now stop staring at me with those sad eyes. You look utterly pitiful. You are going to make me sick. Oh. I think that might actually be Marina. It's the same color, at least. Huh? I sit up a little straighter, my senses restored. I can hear voices. They are dim and distant, but I think they must be coming from outside this room. Though I can see the speakers, both voices sound familiar. One is proud and haughty, the other pained. The first voice is a little harder to place than the second, but is quite certain about the owner of those low moans. You. How dare you, you bitch. You will call me that despite my superior state. You do not know your place. You let the acclaim of the humans get to your head. Now submit before me. I won't stop until I've seen you cry. I never heard her make sounds quite like that before, but that's Marina. It has to be her. She's in trouble, and I need to go and help her. Arise from the bed, disrupting the dark hovers that pull around me. Whoever laid me down upon this bed didn't strip me of my clothes, thank goodness, so I don't need to hunt around in the imposing wardrobe for something to put on. I dash across the vast bed chamber and soles of my feet slapping against the floor. The pained gasps and cries get louder with each step I take. I hope I'm not too late. Marina. I throw open the hefty double doors and step out in the large hallway. The hallway is dark and the sky beyond these windows is pitch black. This strange otherworldly mansion is nothing like anywhere I've ever been. In terms of design, it's a very Western Gothic too. It looks a little like the haunted house of Destiny Land, but it's not. It's on a far grander scale. Everything looks very expensive. The person who owns this place must be an aesthete. I wonder if this place has has a billiards room and a library and... Yeah. My muttering are cut short by another cry. Marina sounds much closer now. This hallway is lined with numerous wooden doors, all of them replete with brass handles, but my senses are telling me she is behind this one. Hold on, Marina, I'm coming. My fingers tighten about the door handle. I pull it to winching with an effort. All the doors in this place are heavy, then slip inside. I look around this new room, eyes agog. It's even larger than the bedroom, if such a thing is possible. For such a large room, it's rather sparse. Save for the throne at the very back of it, set upon a raised dais. If this really is the throne room, it stands to reason royalty must live here. This isn't just a mansion, it's a palace. Whoa. I stare at the tourist with wide, surprised eyes. In a way, I guess I'm a tourist. This place is unfamiliar to me. I've seen more news sites the last 5 minutes than I have the last 5 years. It'd be nice if I had my camera so I could take some photos of this place and its exquisite architecture. But now isn't the time. I finally found her. Marina! Well, I suppose that's the next picture, so we're gonna save there. And so... Well, that's much more good time. 11 minutes instead of an hour. So that was all I have for Sakura Succubus 3. This time, I was Headliner Scrap. I'll see you next time. Bye bye!